guys, Sean here. Welcome back to another vlog. Welcome back to Siem. If you like my content, please feel free, like, comment, share, subscribe. It helps out a lot. Having street food today, ish. I'm out in front of the market, local market nearby me here. I'll put a link in the description down below. I'm not going to attempt to try to pronounce it because I always butcher it. Well, here, I'll try. I'll give it a shot. It is Phsar Lu Tom Tame. PHSAR. So it's a combination that my English faculty has a hard time coming around with. So I love this market. I come shopping here all the time. It's one of my favorite little restaurants here. During the daytime, this is a parking lot. In the evening time, they open it up. There's all kinds of little stalls of food all along the way. It's one of the first places I came to. And as it happens, you get luck out every now and again, and it's been one of my favorites. Reasonable prices here that range anywhere between like $1.50 and $3, depending what you're looking for. I can smell mine cooking. I added a pat krapow with pork. And I can smell the chilies and the garlic cooking behind me. So if you've ever been to Thailand or anywhere that they cook chilies, pat krapow is one of the ones that gets me every single time. I'll walk by a stall, and if they're it's like in the walk, the hot chilies, and it just gets me every freaking time. It hits right in the back of the throat. I'm like, ugh. But yeah, I felt like having dinner out this evening and not having to go too far. I didn't want to walk into town. I want to try to stay local today because I'm in a lot of pain. Good pain. I went out this morning. I met up with some friends at the local gym, and I had a workout for about an hour. I didn't push myself at all. I kept it kind of low-key because it was my first time being at a gym in a long time. But I did lots of little reps, working upper body, lower body, working on some cardio. So I definitely got an exercise in. So I may not be getting my steps in today, but I sure as heck got my cardio in today. Well, yeah, I only register like just over 3,000 steps, but I was on one of those exercise machines. Oh, hello. Good. Thank you so much. Oh, perfect. See, excellent. Good. Here we go. Look at that. Oh, it smells so good. Smells so good. Yeah, so nice gym. It's $1. So no aircon. You get a towel. You get access to a locker. It's a little lockbox. And you can. Do I do it? Yes, I do, because I'm locked on. I'm gonna put my chili jam on. I'm gonna put it on the side for my rice because I like it. The one here is really nice, so put it right there, right in the thick of it. So yeah, $1 to get in. You have access to all of the regular machines. So any of the free weights, any of the machines that don't require electricity. They have a couple of treadmills there that are powered, and they ask you to pay an extra $1 for it. So, and I have no issues with it at all. I just wanted to do basic exercise, so I didn't pay for the extra $1. Oh, so good. Okay, I'm here for the pat krapow, so just pork and chilies and yeah, it's got a kick. Oh, that's so good. So good. Oh man. So yeah, there's some free weights, some exercise machines that I was able to use. I haven't really used much of a gym in the past. I've gone to a few things in the past, but like I usually focus on like free weights and rowing machine if they have them. I'm never one to want to bulk up or anything, so And most of the exercise I've done in my life has been, bicycling and walking and all that kind of stuff. So I really haven't needed a gym per se. It's fairly active. So, but I want to firm up and tone up. And walking is not going to do it anymore, not at my age. So I decided that was it. I'm going to start working out. So 3 times a week is the intention: Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And so far, it was great. There's no aircon in there, and we were there about just before 11 o'clock in the morning. So it was getting a little sticky in there, but I didn't mind. Exercise with a little bit of sweating doesn't bother me, and the heat didn't hurt me at all. I had a big bottle of water with me, so I felt good. I didn't push too hard, just did some repetitions, worked on a bunch of different muscle groups. So for my shoulders, I feel it a little bit in my back. I was doing pulling down. So I'm definitely feeling it. I did an elliptical machine, and I can feel that one in my thighs a lot, which is kind of interesting. I used to bicycle a lot, so I haven't done much since I got here. There was a bike, just a, what do you call it? Kinetic bike. They got that big flywheel. So I did that for a little while. So yeah, I didn't work out exactly for the full hour, but there's a lot of yakking and talking and wandering around, and I got my dollar's worth. But yeah, I had plans to do some stuff afterwards, and I forgot that you don't make plans after you exercise. I went back home, had a cool shower, went on front of my computer, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not moving for a while. Yeah. I ended up taking a nap. It was nice. Had a nice relaxing day afterwards. But good day. Caught up with my friends again. This is so good. I don't think I needed the extra chili sauce. This thing is freaking spicy. They definitely figured I liked the spice, so, and they're right. We're gonna come to a local spot. You may as well eat local, right? Oh. I just added some of the chili to that one. Oh. Yep. So I'm going to try to, I've mentioned that I wanted to change some things back up in my life. I want to get back into a better shape. When I got over here last year, I lost 60 pounds. After my accident, I put on a bunch more weight. I probably put on over 20, 25 pounds. And I thought I'd burn that off again, but I just haven't been able to. And a lot of it's because I just haven't been able to walk. Even all these months later, I'll do like 10,000, 15,000 steps in a day, and I'll be fine. The next morning, I'll feel pain in my foot. Not horrible, but just enough for me to go, you know what, I'm not going to push it today. And I don't know if I'm just not pushing it because I'm worried, which I am. But, so yeah, I haven't been able to maintain an ethic that I would like to try. So, and plus, when I first got here, I just ate all local foods all the time. I wasn't going to any of the Western restaurants, not trying any of the Western versions, Western interpreted foods like I do here. So, again, I'm going to take the step back. I'm going to go eat more local foods again. I'll still videotape us, some of the fun things that I want to do. But like I said, for the most part, I'm just going to try to get back to getting up in the morning, taking a walk before breakfast. It's about 2 kilometers for me to walk in to go have breakfast. And that's the other thing too, I got the bike. So there's mornings I'd be like, I'm just going to ride in. So I got to stop all that. So it's time to affect change. So, if you are making a change like I have been with my, wanting to start teaching and everything, I'm going to change everything. So I'm going to get back on a routine. So it worked for me before, and let it work for me again. So good. And this part of it, having more local dishes, spicier foods again. Having some local, barbecue in the morning. Because right now what I do is I'll make my coffee, I'll order in a porridge or something, and I'll sit and do some work at home. But I'm not going out to do something, so I got to kick myself into gear. I picked up some ginger, so I'm going to make myself a ginger and a lemon drink in the morning, just a hot ginger lemon, no honey, no nothing, just to have that to help boost my metabolism in the morning. And then take my walk, go and have breakfast, and try to get out and back by 9:30. So I'd like to be out of the house by 8. So that means up at 7, have my drink, shower, take my walk, come back, and then then start my day of editing or doing whatever I want to do. That's the intention anyway. I'm gonna try. Sorry. I've got a timer on the screen. Turns it off after a certain number of minutes, so. But yeah, I'm in, I feel good after the exercise. I bought these shirts last year when I'd lost weight. Tight fitting. I noticed I'd stopped wearing them because I looked like a fucking sausage. Like the Michelin Man, or Bonhomme in Canada. So I put one on today because I wanted to kind of force myself into, I knew there'd be mirrors. And there was. And it wasn't, I didn't take it as a detriment or belittling of myself. I was just looking at myself, okay, this is where I can work on it. But at the end of the exercise, I noticed that my stomach didn't look as big. And that was because I'd worked out my core, and so those muscles were all tight instead of loose. And that slimmed me quite a bit, and I was like, okay. So it just kind of reminded me that when I was in Florida, I bought one of those, I call them the Bruce Lee belts. It's a belt you put around yourself. It has electrodes that you put on your skin. And then there's like a timer thing, and it will jolt your system. Or I can say it used to zot me. And it was like, it crunches you. It just basically makes you do crunches. And I fucking love that thing. I used it for quite a while, but it stopped working, and I never got a replacement for it. So I'm gonna kind of keep an eye out for one of those again. Because I don't have an issue with, listen, there's a bug crawling on my ear. I was trying to get it, kept on hiding in my hair or something. I'm like, I gotcha this time, fucker. You're outside, you're gonna have to deal with bugs. So good. As you can see, there's a bunch of lights in here. They're really bright. So I had to kind of put you guys over to the side so that I could, I wouldn't be full of glare. Oh. Also, I'm looking forward to meeting a subscriber tomorrow. got an email earlier in the week. I missed it until today. And then they'd asked me to go out for coffee. So we're meeting up for coffee in the morning. I'm excited. Always like meeting you guys, so very cool. Especially folks that have, similar mindsets that came over, making this their home. Been here for a couple of years type of thing. It's always nice to gel and vibe with folks that are on a similar path. And then I have an appointment to go see an apartment after that, which I'm nervous about because on Facebook, they don't put addresses necessarily. A lot of times they'll say a general area, what's nearby. Or they say, it's within like 5 minutes of Pub Street. Is that 5 minutes walking or 5 minutes driving or 5 minutes flying? Like, what is it? A lot of times when you message them, they're like, okay, we'll meet at this time and I'll send you a pin. Usually when they send me a pin for that day, it's a place I don't want to go. Or it's an area that's like, because of the broad spectrum, because the map on Facebook is kind of, a generalized thing. And you get an idea of kind of where it might be, but not 100%. And so I think the circle is like about 1 kilometer. So in the circle is where I would like to be. On the outer edges of the circle, not so much. So I will see. Again, I'm just looking. So it's within my price budget. It's that was a hot pepper. Yeah, it's within my budget. It's nice looking in the pictures and everything. So I'm excited. It'd be nice, but we'll see. I haven't taken any video yet, and I don't know if I will. I may reserve that one for when I meet my buddy Sonny. He's a realtor here. Because I'm going to talk to him because I want to, use their service as well. I'm just using Facebook right now just to kind of get a feel for myself, but he might have a better idea for me too. My first 2 apartments I got through them, and they're great. So I didn't have an issue. Finally a breeze. Oh my God. It's been hot. I'm going like the 32, 33 today, but it feels like it was in the 40s again. And that is, that's a thing. Yeah, last night I filmed me down on Pub Street having a beverage. There was no rum in that. I found out that they misunderstood when I said no gin. They thought that meant that I didn't want any booze, which is fine. Okay. So I had a mocktail, which was soda water with lime and sugar. And to be honest, it was perfect. I was like, it's a really light drink, but I don't mind. I was okay with paying for it anyway. But yeah, I left there and was walking home in between storm, and I thought I was going to make it. Nope. I got about halfway home, and the rain just started coming down again. And so I immediately said, nope. Got under shelter, ordered a tuk-tuk, and away I went. So, yeah, that's why I'm staying home locally tonight. Even if it starts to rain, I'm just going to be good. But anyway, I'm going to finish this off. Not like there's much left. I think I'll walk up to see if any of the other stalls have little snacks or something for later. I'm supposed to buy groceries today. And when I got back, I was going to, the logic. After I come back from working out, I was going to go out and have a bite to eat and talk to you guys about it. And not 2 minutes after I got back home and I was just getting into the shower, I thought I heard, thunder and stuff. I'm like, that can't be a thing. So it was just a quick shower, just a quick rinse anyway. And so when I came back out, I thought I'd left the shower on. Nope. No, it was just pouring rain. So I ordered in lunch instead. I ordered a duck rice for $2. Beautiful, beautiful meal. Tried a new place on the Food Panda. And I'm like, I'm not going out in this. And then I felt like I was just too tired anyway. And then I was going to order groceries. I'm just like, I just don't feel like going outside again. Because I have to meet them to go pick it all up and then have to bring everything in and organize. I'm like, I just don't feel like organizing my fridge. I'll do it tomorrow. So I'm eating out tonight. That's why I'm going to grab a snack. Let's see if I can find peanuts or something. Something, healthy-ish. Nothing sweet, no desserts or anything, just something to snack on. I don't even know. That's the thing. No, I don't know if I want bread. Bread's here pretty sweet. So anyway, I'll figure that out. But I'll see you guys in our next episode. So hope you guys don't mind. I'll be linking it in the description down below. I don't think it's a specific restaurant here, but it's the area. But I will, at the beginning of this video will be their signboard. So if you want to kind of freeze in on it, you'll be able to see who they are. But anyway, if you like my content, please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. And as always, still here so inclined, there'll be a link over here to another video. See you guys soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.